Hey Cardies, Stephanie here. Today I'm going to do another beautiful birthday card from the birthday delivery stamp bundle set. This one is kind of for a boy. If you would like, you can switch this up and definitely turn it into a birthday card for a girl or a mom or an aunt, anybody really you can give this to, you can. So what we have is a Whisper White cardstock, 6 1/4 by 5, and this is going to go on the inside of the card. And then I have the In Color 2016 to 2018 orange, 9 1/2 by 6. And then I have from my designer series paper that came in the bundle, the birthday delivery bundle, the beautiful cake that we cut out, and then I also cut out some balloons, just 3 of them, that were also in the Thinlit birthday friend framelits. And I did the birthday cake and the balloons. And from the birthday delivery cardstock, I've got this dark blue, and it is 6 1/4 by 5. That's going to go on the front. And then I've got another Whisper White, 5 by 5. And then I've got this cool little scrap piece of designer series paper that's also going to go on the front. I have the sizes for the big one right here, but this is going to be a little bit smaller. So if we're going off of the card, this is a 5 by 2. Okay? And I've got my little dimensionals to pop up the cake and the balloons. I've got my sticky dots, my D block, basic black stamp pad, Wisteria Wonder stamp pad, Emerald Envy stamp pad, Peekaboo Peach stamp pad, and I've got my stamp set from the birthday delivery. We are going to use the birthday cake stamp, and we're going to use the balloon stamp, and then the balloon string as well. And we're also going to be using the stamp set that says birthday greetings. And I've also got these really cool daubers. Okay, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with those. So all this stuff, as usual, can be found on my website, and I will be putting my website in the description below. So first we are going to just stamp the balloons and the inside of the cardstock, okay? So just trying to get organized right now. So I've got my little daubers, my cool daubers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some extra paper because I don't want to be stamping on this really cool mat that I have. And I'm going to first stamp the cake. Now, if you don't want your cake to be coming off the edge of the paper and you want it to stay like completely on the paper, you can definitely do that. I'm actually going to stamp some of my cake off of the paper. I just think that's pretty cute how that, you know, how they do that and stuff in normal cards. So I'm gonna do that in my card. So I'm just lightly dabbing my cake stamp into the basic black. And then I'm just going to come over here, trying to make everything as straight as I can. Unless you want a crooked cake, you can go for it. By all means, it's your card, right? Like I always say, make the card your own. Okay, push down really hard. And up. There we go. And I'm going to get a wipe over here. Clean this off a bit. Okay. Now for my balloons, I'm going to stamp some balloons over in the corner here, and I'm going to have them kind of come off a bit or a lot. I don't know yet. I know I want them to come off. I don't know how much off of the paper I want them to come off. But we'll see, right? So I'm gonna lightly dab. Okay. And then I'm gonna kind of just turn my paper 90 degrees, have my balloon kind of floating away, kind of off the paper. 3, 2, 1, and up. There we go. And I'm completely fine with it not looking all the way. If you don't like that look, then you can definitely restamp it if you want, which I'm okay with how it looks. So I'm gonna have this one kind of come into each other. Push down hard. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, and then one more balloon. Okay. And we're gonna kind of just have this one down in the corner, coming off a bit. 3, 2, 1, and up. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna clean this off a bit. If you wanted to now, you could definitely add the strings if you want, which I think I might. I think that might be pretty cute to do the strings on the inside as well. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get the little balloon string. Okay, and then just lightly okay, and then I'm gonna come in, turn the page again. Okay, and up. And then we're gonna do 2 more. Push down hard. 3, 2, 1, and up. And then last one. Let's see, how should we have this? Three, 2, 1, up. There we go. If you don't want the strings, you don't have to add them. You know, like I always say, make the card your own. It's from you. I'm sure anybody would love it anyways, whichever way you decide. Okay. Now we're gonna let this dry. And we are going to use our daubers for our balloons, okay? Now these are really cool. So I've got my Emerald Envy and my dauber. I'm just gonna get it inked up a bit, okay? And then, I don't know, just depends on how dark, how much ink you want. Okay. If you want it darker or lighter, you can do less. Or if you want it darker, you could do more. It really depends on you. If you were gonna make this for a girl, you could definitely switch up the colors to a pink and whatnot. You can make it a lot lighter for a girl. And then you can definitely make it a lot darker for a boy. Like that, see? How cool is that? And for my last color, the Wisteria Wonder, I know it's more of like a purple. My children, I should say, kind of misplaced, I know, my Dapper Denim, which I would have really liked to have used, but I don't know where that is right now, so I'm using the Wisteria Wonder. I know it's more of like a girl color, but it's kind of in between a purple and a gray. Okay, so it just pretty much depends on how dark you make it. If you make it dark, then it's going to be a lot darker and it's going to look more gray, right? Okay, see? So it's kind of like a gray, a lighter gray, all right? So we're then done with those. Now we're going to stamp the face of the balloon on these. This is another card that goes pretty quick once you have everything, you know, cut and all that. You know what you want to do. Okay, I'm just trying to see where we want to put this. Try to put it as best as you can in the middle, and then it does stick. I know. Isn't that cool? I did it on the back. No. I kind of got interrupted in my last video, so I had to start over. Okay. So there's 1. 2. And then the last one. Okay. And then peel it off slowly. There we go. Now you can definitely have them darker if you want. Just cleaning this off. I don't mind. I just wanted a little bit of an outline of the balloon. I don't mind it not being fully set. If you do, you can definitely go over it again. Okay, so we're done with the black for now. We're gonna put that over there. And the balloons. My extra paper. Okay. Now we're gonna glue the inside, or we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna glue. I'm using my multi-liquid glue. I always have my multi-liquid glue. Go get it as best as you can all the way up in the corners. Remember, a little does go a long way. Okay. Oh. Oh, right. All right, like that. Got a little bit of glue right in here. Okay. Now for the front. Alrighty. Got my blue. Got my glue. You know, I'm probably not gonna use those little dots since I'm already using my glue. The glue's just a lot faster, you know? It's a lot faster and it's a lot easier. Okay, so we'll glue them in the middle. Okay, push it down. And that's okay if it looks crooked or whatnot. It does not have to be perfect. We're not going for a perfect card. We're going for a homemade card, right? Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, for the little polka dots, I am going to use my sticky dots. just a few, not a lot. Probably 6, I would say. Okay. There we go. And then 2 more. Okay. Now we're just going to put it right on the bottom here. Okay. Right along the bottom. Push down. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to pop up the birthday cake with the dimensionals. I'm only going to use 2 dimensionals. And the dimensionals just make your picture pop up, which is pretty cool, so it's not laying flat. It's like elevated and looks really awesome. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna do the same for the balloons. Just do 1 of each on the backs. Okay. We're just gonna pop these up. Just really decide anywhere you would want to put them. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're going to stamp the birthday greeting, and we're going to stamp some of the string down with the basic black stamp pad. I'm going to get the string. And then I'm just going to dab it lightly in the black. Okay. And I'm going to come right in the middle first. Okay, and up, just like that. I'm going to dab a little bit. Just decide which way you want it to go. Like they're floating away. Okay, and then the last one. There we go. All right. Now for the birthday greeting. You can also have a different greeting name if you want. It doesn't have to be like mine. The birthday delivery has a lot of different birthday sayings, so you could definitely choose whichever one you want to do. Okay. On right. And this is a really fast card, as you can tell. It took me like what, 14-15 minutes, something like that. Make sure I got enough ink on here. All right, that looks good. Okay. Now just decide wherever you want it to go, that's where you should put it. I'm going to put mine around over here. Push down. 3, 2, 1, and lift right up. Ta-da! There you go. And your beautiful birthday card is done. Remember, you could always change it to a birthday girl card if you want. Just change up the colors. Or if you just want to keep the colors as they are and be definitely beautiful for a little boy. Just clean this up really fast. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a card-tastic day. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also follow me on Facebook at Card Creations by Stephanie. Thank you.